All right, everybody, welcome to Teaching Crypto. This is AZ Crypto going solo. We want to thank everyone for tuning in, especially last week when we had a little bit of a glitch with our guest. We apologize. There was nothing we could do. If you guys could help us out, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit that notification button for when we go live, share, especially getting subscribers would really help us out. So we really appreciate everyone that's been loyal to us. Some quick Voyager updates. And as we talked about last time, the court date has changed to November 19th to approve the sale. Now, here's a thing that we did not know at the time. Cent Token, also known as Galaxy, is interested in purchasing VGX. So that's a significant development. We don't know if it's going to happen, but it gives us a little bit of hope because the current FTX offer is extremely low on VGX. In fact, the best they offered was 10 million. It gets us very little back. So hopefully there is a third party that comes in, sees some value in VGX, gives it some utility, gives it some new life, anything, because right now things do not look great, but we do have a bit of optimism. So there is a pathway for VGX to stay alive. Not in the current FTX deal, it's not happening. However, if Cent is and Alex is successful here, it could be a great thing for VGX, and it could be the lifeline that it desperately needs. So we're going to have to wait and see if that occurs or not. One thing I want to give credit for, one of our listeners, Crypto Ricky, made an excellent point about tax time. Voyager is still offering free tax services as long as they're still running, and right now they're still running. How long is that going to be? A month, 2 months? We don't know exactly. I think this thing's going to be over, hopefully, early December. Hopefully, we get whatever funds we're getting back as of right now, 72% minus the very low value for VGX in January. But, one thing is you have that free tax service, and a lot of us are going to take a bath. And let's take advantage of that as best we can. So remember, those tax services they offer are free. You go in through the app, you request the taxes. They send you back an email usually to confirm, and then they will send you the link in about 24 hours. So I would hi Faye, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I would highly recommend that everyone does that. Go in, get your tax returns now. Do not wait till December. We don't know what the situation is going to be like in December. And a lot of people are bringing up, what about the Voyager standalone plan? And here's the reality, 50 to 60%, they're telling you it's probably not going to happen. Let's face it, if Voyager opens back up in a year and all they can do is give people 50% back of their tokens, how many people are going to be there? Besides the diehards, it's just not a resolution for success. And I don't think the judge is going to see that as a viable option. And I feel like Voyager's given up on that. I hate to say it, but we had a 72% standalone plan. We dropped down to 50% to 60%. And that's best case. The longer this goes, the more lawyer fees, the more money, we get less back. So unfortunately, as much as people want to vote no because of the VGX raw deal, guys and girls, this is this is what we have right now, unfortunately. No, I'll double check, but I thought they had moved, but we had moved back to November. Yeah, I thought they'd moved back to November in terms of dates, in terms of approving the sale. That's what I had read. Yeah. I'll double check that. But I thought that the goal was to get out of bankruptcy by November 19th and approve the sale. There was still maybe the objection deadline moved, and I'll double check that. Thank you for bringing that up. So again, this Galaxy Cent thing is pretty pivotal. Shingo Levine, his plan, not realistic. The more I read about what he's been up to, seems like someone trying to get some headlines. I don't think he's buying VGX. But look, Cent Galaxy, Alex has some real muscle. He really does. He's legitimate. I think it's a legitimate offer, and I think it's got a shot. Who knows? Who knows what FTX wants to do at the end of the day? Maybe they throw us a bone and give us more back for our VGX, or maybe they let Cent and Galaxy come in and take that utility. And then, they have the Cent token. Maybe that gets connected somehow to VGX and then the app they're developing. And it could be something. Who knows? It's too early to tell, but at least there is some hope, because last time we talked to you guys, there was very little hope. One thing I definitely wanted to mention was AVAX, and we've talked about AVAX being a coin you don't want to miss out during the bear market. They just recently partnered with OpenSeas for NFTs. Now I know OpenSea sometimes doesn't have a great reputation, but AVAX just continues to build utility after utility. Remember at one point, Voyager was going to have NFTs. It was all going to run on AVAX. In fact, almost everything was planned to run on AVAX. If, it's crazy now now that's dead, but AVAX was going to be a huge player in Voyager, a gigantic player. But Avalanche continues to build, and I think they've got a bright future. I think they're going to survive regulation. I think it's going to be one of the top coins of the bull run. So if you, for entertainment purposes, no financial advice. If you DCA now and if you have the funds, it's not a bad idea. And AVAX is easy to get on, is easy now because it's available. I mean, you can jump on the smallest ones. The people that just get wet their feet in crypto on Robinhood has AVAX now. So AVAX has really taken some huge steps. Keep paying attention. And for my opinion, it's one of the best plays you can make right now, and one of the safest plays, obviously, besides BTC and besides ETH. I would put AVAX right up there. Now, BNB had a little bit of a scare, but guess what? See how quick they were to fix it? AVAX, BNB, BTC, ETH, you're not going to go wrong with those tokens. And then, like we talked about before, if you really want to roll the dice just a tad, but also be safe, you've got Cosmos and you've got eGold that are also right up there. So, guys, we're going to keep tabs on this Galaxy Cent situation with VGX. We're going to keep tabs on the court date. I want to remind you, like we talked about earlier, please hit that subscribe. Please hit that like button. Please hit that share button. We're trying to get to 350, 400 subscribers as soon as possible. And remember to get that free tax report from Voyager. Heck, they're all getting their salaries paid. Let's take advantage of it as best we can. Let's get something out of this horrible situation. Get your free tax report. That's going to help you. I mean, most of us are going to have some losses, and that's going to offset anything we made or that we owe, to be honest with you, for a while. So if you need to talk to a tax expert, because this is a unique situation with Voyager being in bankruptcy, with our funds being trapped. But a lot of us are gonna get that free tax report, and I can imagine um, once if this FTX deal goes through, you can then ask FTX for another report because they'll be liquidating a lot of our assets, unfortunately. If you go and look, a lot of those tokens that are on Voyager are not on FTX US. And some of the ones are just really just mind boggling, like Cardano. How is that not on there? So, Sam, I'm just a little puzzled. Again, I really thought maybe I was ignorant that he would really have some vision for the Voyager platform and all of it offers that he doesn't. But I guess right now is for him, it's just about eliminating competition. We'll see. We'll keep you guys updated. We should be back tomorrow doing a full show together, me and Mr. FOMO. So, guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll keep you guys updated. You guys have a great night. Take it easy.